In this video, we will have an overview of the science topics that will be discussed in Quarter 3 from Grade 7 to Grade 10. Here's the list of the topics in Science 7. Describing motion, waves around you, sound, light, heat, and electricity. Science 8. Particle nature of matter, atoms inside and out, and the periodic table of elements. Science 9. Volcanoes, climate, and constellations. Science 10. Coordinated functions of the nervous, endocrine, and reproductive system, DNA and RNA, and ecosystem. To give you an idea of each topic presented, here are the most essential learning competencies for each of them. Describing motion. In this lesson, you will be able to describe the motion of an object in terms of distance or displacement, speed or velocity, and acceleration. Also, you are going to create and interpret visual representations of the motion of objects such as charts and motion graphs. Waves around you. In this lesson, you're going to infer that waves carry energy. Also, you're going to describe the characteristics of sound using the concepts of wavelength, velocity, and amplitude. The characteristics of light. In this lesson, you're going to explain color and intensity of light in terms of its wave characteristics. How heat is transferred. In this lesson, you're going to infer the conditions necessary for heat transfer to occur. Electricity. In this lesson, you're going to describe the different types of charging processes. Science 8. Particle nature of matter. In this topic, you're going to explain the properties of solids, liquids, and gases based on the particle nature of matter. Also, you're going to explain physical changes in terms of the arrangement and motion of atoms and molecules. Atoms inside and out. In here, you're going to determine the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons in a particular atom. Periodic table of elements. In this topic, you're going to use the periodic table to predict the chemical behavior of an element. Science 9. Volcanoes found in the Philippines. In this topic, you're going to describe the different types of volcanoes and volcanic eruption. Also, you're going to explain what happens when volcanoes erupt. And you're going to illustrate how energy from volcanoes may be tapped for human use. Climate. In this topic, you're going to explain how different factors affect the climate of an area. Also, you're going to describe certain climatic phenomena that occur on a global level. Constellations. In this topic, you're going to show which constellations may be observed at different times of the year using models. Science 10. Coordinated functions of nervous, endocrine, and reproductive system. In this topic, you should be able to explain the role of hormones involved in the female and male reproductive systems. Also, you're going to describe the feedback mechanisms involved in regulating processes in the female reproductive systems. For example, menstrual cycle. And then, you're going to describe how the nervous system coordinates and regulates these feedback mechanisms to maintain homeostasis. DNA and RNA. In this topic, you're going to explain how protein is made using information from DNA. And then, you're going to explain how mutations may cause changes in the structure and function of a protein. Ecosystem. In this lesson, you are going to explain how fossil records, comparative anatomy, and genetic information provide evidence for evolution. Also, you're going to explain the occurrence of evolution. And then, you're going to explain how species diversity increases the probability of adaptation and survival of organisms in changing environments. And lastly, you're going to explain the relationship between population growth and carrying capacity. Are you excited about these incoming topics in science for quarter 3? Then, see you on my next video. Let's learn science! Thank you for watching! Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Bye!